Welcome Colombia and welcome to my variety show. I'm Claudia de la Ossa. What will you see here today is only a teeny bit of the news that we are interested in. I'll be presenting section of home news, cooking and entertainment. I invite you to see our first section. Okay, in our first section, the news, I'll be talking about local news. Let's go with the information. New York Times go culinary and cultural in Medellin. The New York Times has released a 6-minute video about things to do in Medellin, displaying the city's different culinary and cultural attractions. For its 36 hours travel guide series, the newspaper website visits traditional dressing and modern restaurants where prepare the typical dish bandeja paisa and international food and local music as the MAM and the House of the Memory Museum, a sports bar, the Mahalo Action Sport Coffee, and one of the city's most iconic salsa venues, the Zona Habana Bar. The video offers a brief introduction to things to do in the city of Eternal Springs, emerging city center in Medellin's more affluent south. Medellin is a must-see place in Colombia. We had to go to Medellin. Colombia police find stolen first edition of Gabriel Garcia Marquez's book. Colombia police say Saturday that they have found a first edition of Gabriel Garcia Marquez's book 100 Years of Solitude that have been stolen at the Bogota Book Fair. According to National Commander General Rodolfo Palomino, the book was found on Friday in a bookstore in Bogota. While a normal first edition of Garcia Marquez's Nobel Prize-winning book is worth more than $2,000, this one was supposed to be sold for more than $50,000, as it was signed by the author who died last year. Foreign buyers have expressed interest in buying the book, the police commander said. After finding the book, police focused on the alleged thief, who they believe to be part of a criminal organization dedicated to stealing local antiques and selling them abroad. The owner of the book, collector Álvaro Castillo, announced he will donate the book to the National Library of Colombia, as it no longer belongs to me, but to all Colombians. Let's talk about our President Juan Manuel Santos. China's Prime Minister visits Colombia to strengthen trade ties. China's Prime Minister made her first visit to Colombia on Thursday to strengthen existing trade relationships between the two countries. Prime Minister Lee Kenyon visited Colombia's capital Bogota to meet with Colombia's President Juan Manuel Santos. The aim of the visit is to further strengthen the country's trade relationships. Among others, they discussed the expansion of Colombia's ports to China and China's bid to construct Bogota's first metro, and the possibility of a railroad connecting Colombia's Pacific West to East Atlantic coast or even the west of Venezuela. In an interview with the newspaper El Tiempo, Kekian emphasized the importance of such trade developments. I'm worried about if Colombia merely exports raw materials, this situation will not maintain itself much longer, said Kekian. Colombia's oil reserves are calculated to run out within 7 years. Kekian said he has proposed to discuss this further in the Colombia-China Chamber of Commerce. Now it's time for the entertainment. Today I'm going to prepare a lovely recipe for dinner: fish and chips with Parmesan cheese. This recipe is for 2 servings. The total time for preparation is 40 minutes, 10 for preparation and 30 minutes for cooking. Before we started, we need to look the following ingredients: vegetable oil, 2 large potatoes, 1½ cup of wheat flour, 2 large eggs lightly beaten, 1/2 tablespoons of baking powder, Parmesan cheese, ground black pepper, soda water, 2 fish fillets cut in 1/2 on an angle, tartar sauce, salt to taste. Okay, preparation. Heat 2 inches of the oil in a deep fryer. Okay. We peel the potatoes and cut them into chips. While we have to heat the potatoes for 2 or 3 minutes. While in a large mixing bowl, combine the baking powder, the flour, pepper, and salt to taste. have to combine the soda water with the egg and we have to put into the flour mixture. We wish to a smooth batter. Okay, we are going to put the potatoes into the oil for 2 or 3 minutes. While we are whisking to a smooth batter. Okay, we spread the wheat flour in a plate, dredge the fish pieces in the wheat flour into the batter, letting the excess dry off. We fry the fish for 5 minutes until crispy and brown. Okay, we drain the chips. change the spoon. While the oil is heating to fry the fish. Okay, we are going to fry the fish for 5 minutes until crispy and brown. I'm going to put some salt. Okay, we wait to fish crispy and brown. With a towel, I drain the chips. The fish is crispy and brown. Okay, we need another plate. Here. We drain the fish with a towel. It is already. Season lightly with salt. We serve in the plates. The cheese. The chips with the chips with the fish. Okay, with tartar sauce, and we sprinkle Parmesan cheese over the chips. We sprinkle Parmesan cheese over the chips. Okay, I hope you enjoy this plate. It's easy to prepare and delicious. Thank you. Okay, for our entertainment section, I'm going to talk about a new release movie, Still Alice. Alice Holland, a woman with an extraordinary family and successful professor of linguistics at Columbia University. He has to confront a type of premature Alzheimer, an inherited disease contracted from her father and which erred some of her children. In the first instance, her daughter Anna was diagnosed positive, Tom is diagnosed negative, and Lydia ignored the result. The disease occurs with some forgetfulness of words, loss of sense direction, even ignoring her closest family to the point of gradually losing her identity, her work and her vocation and communication. However, the protagonist embarks on a struggle to stay connected to the person she once was. Even combats the disease using technology to challenge the loss of her lost memory and feedback herself with personal information that a human being has, like dates of birthdays. It's a harrowing, poignant, and inspiring history. One of the stars of the movies is Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart was born in April 9, 1990. She is an American actress. Everybody always remembers her for playing the protagonist, Bella Swan, in the saga film series from 2008 to 2012. He was named on Forbes magazine as the highest paid actress in 2012 with total earnings of $34 million. She has acted in several films since she was a child. Christine won César Award when she won Best Supporting Actress in 2015 for her role opposite Juliette Binoche in Clouds of Sils Maria 2014. That was all for today. Remember our Twitter, @dailyvarietyshow, and our email, dailyvarietyshow@gmail.com. I hope you here at the same time tomorrow. It was a pleasure to be with you. Thank you. Goodbye.